Hello Internet friends, my name is Rich. Thanks so much for joining me today in the Toy Aisle Alliance YouTube channel. Want to do a quick Darth's haul video on a couple of DC figures I got recently. I actually have had this 90s TV flash for a while, but I was waiting until I found the Batman to do a video on these guys. So here you go. They are part of the new DC Multiverse Signature Collection, I think it's called, maybe Signature Series. I don't know for sure because the packaging doesn't say Signature Series anywhere on it, because Mattel has horrible PR. But essentially, this is a new line of deluxe Mattel figures that are based on DC superhero sort of classic movies and TV. You could argue that Batman Forever is not a classic. You could also argue the 90s Flash TV series was not classic. However, these definitely grab me right by the nostalgia. I don't buy a lot of movie and TV superhero figures. I usually just stick to comic book versions. But I do have a soft spot for 70s and 80s and very early 90s superhero movies and TV shows. So, very cool series. We'll take a look at the Flash first. This is, again, based on the 90s Flash TV series starring John Wesley Shipp, I believe. John Wesley Skip or John Wesley Shipp. He also plays Barry Allen's father in the new Flash TV series, which is kind of cool, as well as playing a version of Jay Garrick. I think they did a good job. I apologize for the light, but I think they did a good job on the sculpt on John Wesley Shipp. This is definitely the better figure of the two. The Val Kilmer Batman, based on, of course, Batman Forever, is very soft. And again, I apologize for the lighting. I already have these guys set up, but trust me, it's a pretty soft sculpt on Val Kilmer. And just overall, just the Flash figure is better. It's also, I'm not a huge fan of Batman. I'm a huge Batman fan, but Batman Forever, not a great Batman interpretation. Not a horrible one. There would be one worse. But anyway, yeah, I definitely think the Flash is just a better figure overall. But the Val Kilmer Batman has its moments. The suit is actually done very well. The cape, not so much. It doesn't really hang properly. And again, the head sculpt is just a little soft. Like I said, they come with these bases. And you see the foot pegs that you can use. You can actually remove those foot pegs. And the bases actually come apart. So you can store all of the accessories inside the base, which is really cool. Flash comes with two other sets of hands. He has those sort of karate chop running hands. Also comes with a pair of fists and a pair of more relaxed hands. Batman obviously comes with the grappling gun, as well as a pair of fists and a pair of open hands or gripping hands to hold said grapple gun. Packaging, in case you're into that. Whoops, there is Val Kilmer Batman. There is the back. I already have these guys set up on the shelf, so I'm kind of doing things a little haphazardly. And there is the Flash packaging. They also come with a flight stand. Here is the flight stand, or a flight stand slash another way to sort of have the figure in place. That just clips right into that base. And again, if you're not using the flight stand, it comes apart and it will fit in there. And what's really cool, and I appreciate Mattel doing this, you probably can't see, but the space where the flight stand goes into, there's a little notch that you can put in another little piece to cover that up so you don't see the hole. Obviously, I forgot to do that. But like I said, there's a little rectangular piece you stick on there so you don't see the hole where the sort of flight stand comes in. So, again, I kind of dig these guys. Like I said, I prefer more comic book versions of superheroes. But I am very nostalgic. I have a soft spot for 70s, 80s, 90s TV and movie superheroes. There is a Linda Carter Wonder Woman coming, which I'm really looking forward to, as well as a Danny DeVito Penguin, and I would hope an Adam West Batman and a Michael Keaton Batman. I suspect they went with Val Kilmer because there have been a lot of Adam West Batmen recently, or Batmanses, and a lot of Michael Keaton Batmanses as well. So I assume they are coming. A lot of people want a Dean Cain Superman from the Lois and Clark TV series. I can't ever say I ever wanted a Dean Cain Superman, but I kind of do now. So hopefully this series will continue. Oh, articulation. The articulation is the best articulated Mattel superhero figures we've ever gotten. but still no ankle pivot, which really hurts the Flash because he could get into a lot more cooler or better running poses if he had ankle pivot or ankle rockers. It has everything else you could ever want as far as posability in a 6-inch action figure, except for ankle rockers. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, even toe joints. That's right, toe joints. Ab crunch. The head movement could be a little bit better, but the main thing missing are ankle pivots. So that is a bit of a disappointment. I think with ankle pivots, that Flash be one of the best Flash figures in the history of guys that run fast. So there you go. I do dig these. I hope they continue. Can't wait to get Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. Let me know what you think of these this movie and TV show as well as the figures, and if you're excited about this new line of figures. All right, guys, I've said figures enough. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see ya.